Welcome back to MMAOddsBreaker. Today we got Daniel Straus getting ready to fight Henry Corrales coming up here in Bellator 138, June 19th in St. Louis, Missouri. Daniel, it's a Sunday. What the hell are you doing? Do you not take a day off? I know you just got back from a run. Do you not take days off at all?
No, I do, but it's like, when you're this close to the fight, getting weighed down, I really don't like, slowing down the pace or whatnot. I feel like I got to keep going, keep pushing. Days off can hurt you this close to a fight. So, that's just how I think of it.
What's your weight like right now?
Right now I'm about 12 over. So I'm not bad, but, I would like to be, a little bit less.
You're waking up the day of weigh-in. What are you going to wake up at?
Day of weigh-ins, I like to wake up on weight. I like to make weight the day before. And, some guys, they like to make do that 5 pounds before, weigh-ins. I'd rather feel like shit and wait out that whole day. That way I know, I'm on weight, whatnot. So I try to make it usually, the night before, if not 2 to 3 pounds that day.
Okay. So is 12 pounds over for you right now about normal, or is that a little bit lighter than normal?
It's a little bit, it's about average.
Okay.
It's a little bit about average. So I'm not too stressed, too worried. Sometimes I've been up to about 15. So, I've had worse. So
Yeah. So let's talk about Henry. He's 12-0. He's never been beat. This is a guy that, and to me, it seems like guys that haven't lost yet seem to be a little bit more dangerous because they don't realize when they're in trouble. They don't realize when they're in a bad spot. So you tend to fight harder, tend to fight a little bit longer than most other guys. Do you feel the same way when you're fighting a guy that's undefeated?
Yeah, man. Guys that's undefeated that you gotta dig a little deeper because they, they're undefeated. They want to keep that zero. They want to keep pushing. And like you said, they don't realize when they might be in a bad position because they just, they're working off of instinct or whatnot. But, it's not like I haven't fought anybody that's been undefeated before. I'm going to give him just what I give everybody else, the best of me. And, he's a talented fighter, hats off to the guy, whatever. But, we all know what this job is, is to get inside the cage and throw blows. And he's going to throw blows, and I'm going to throw even harder blows. So,
I interviewed him, and he said that, the biggest thing he's got to worry about with you is that you're super strong, super explosive, and will grind, will grind out in certain positions. Do you feel like now because you are on TV and people do see you fight all the time, it's easier to scout you to get ready for a fight when they're fighting against you?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. It's not like I can go out and find a bunch of Henry, he's 12-0, whatever, but it's not like I can go find, all 12 of his fights or whatnot. Yet, you can see through at least the past 3-4 years of my career, how I've been working. So it makes it a little bit easier for guys to scout me, but it doesn't deter me from what I got to do. It doesn't hurt me because constantly working on new things, constantly trying to change things up or whatnot. So the way I work is I go look at myself as well. As I look at myself, what would I do to fight myself? You know what I mean? What would I do to prepare for me? And I also use that against myself. So it kind of works in my favor.
Is it hard sometimes to sit down and go, look, this is one of my weaknesses. This is one of the places I have problems. And going, okay, I got to fix this. Looking at, trying to get outside the box and look at yourself. Is that hard sometimes?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You never want to sit and be like, well, I'm not really good there when, you might feel like you are, but, to others, that is your weakness. And if it's your weakness to others, then it's definitely, it's gonna prevent you from, I don't know, let's say just, doing whatever you got to do. So you just got to take into a good mindset that, everyone, you have weaknesses. Everyone has weaknesses. No one's perfect. You do have stronger points than others. So you have to find what your weakness is and capitalize on that.
You seem, out of your 22 wins, majority of your wins are via decision. So you always know you can go hard and go heavy into the later rounds. Do you feel like if you got finishes quicker and were a little bit more dynamic in how you finish guys, that you would be able to have a bigger namesake within the sport right now. Like more people be paying attention to you and get more money sponsorship wise if you were able to finish guys earlier, because you're still dynamic. Even though it's a decision, it's still a great fight. But it seems like the fans still want to see guys finish people.
Yeah, yeah, I think I could. You know, I think that is one of the things that's hurt me. But also, I think, you know, I've always worried about myself first, you know what I mean, instead of like, you know, fans and whatnot. And I've always just tried to tell people, you know, just watch my fight. Don't just, you know, look for a finish or look for the submission. You know, this guy doesn't get it done, because, you know, my mindset has always been different. You know, I just want to beat the guy up. You know, and beating the guy up doesn't always mean I have to knock you out, or you know, I just never been that type of guy. I'm trying to get into that mode and get into kill mode and try to finish my fights a lot better. But yeah, I think it has hurt me.
Okay. So how are you going to try to fix that? Is there going to be is it a training situation? I mean, because obviously you don't want to change who you are and how you compete, because that could be detriment. You could start losing, you know, taking more risks. But are you going to have to spend more time, you know, working on submission game? To spend more time working on the boxing game? Is it one of those situations, or is it just the level of competition now is getting so good it's tougher to finish guys?
I think it's a little combination of things. I think it has to do with, you know, the talent that I'm starting to fight, and it also has to do with the mental. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want to go in there just guns blazing and, you know, thinking I can knock a guy out, and I get knocked out. You know, and then now I'm set back 2 steps, 10 steps, thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't go in there and do this, do that. So it's like I said, just a combination of things, and it has to eventually just come together. And you know, work a little bit harder on the submissions, work a little bit harder on the boxing, have a little bit more confidence, take more chances, and take more risks. You know, if it works for me, let it loose. If it doesn't, go back to something and get it back together. So, like I said, it's just you know, a combination of things that'll do that for me.
That's Daniel Straus getting ready to fight Henry Corrales coming up here in Bellator 138, June 19th. Daniel, thanks for coming on here. I appreciate it, man, especially after getting done working out and jumping right in. I really appreciate that, man. It means a lot when you take some time for us here at MMAOddsBreaker.
No, man, I appreciate you. I remember I missed you last time, and that was my apologize.
No worries. Life happens, man.
Yeah,
you got stuff going on. It's all right.
For sure.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you, brother. You have a good one.